Good afternoon. So glad you have joined us today for DI Live's What's New in Additive Manufacturing and 3D Scanning, the latest from Stratasys, Creaform, Desktop Metal, Post-Process Technologies, and Materialize. We invite you to stick around after today's presentation for a live Q&A. We will get started momentarily. We are just waiting a couple of minutes for others to join us. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Without further ado, I'll hand things over to Greg Osterman.
Thank you for joining us today. My name is Greg Osterman, Vice President of Sales for Manufacturing Solutions at Computer-Aided Technology. Welcome to What's New in Additive Manufacturing and 3D Scanning, the latest from Stratasys, Creaform, Desktop Metal, Post-Process Technologies, Materialize, and of course, CATI. Before we get started with a dive into what's new, just a quick overview of who CATI, Computer-Aided Technology, is and what we offer. CATI was founded in 1992, then in 1995 became the first and original reseller of SolidWorks in North America. As the business began to grow, we noticed the need from our customers to be able to bring the digital off the screen into their hands. In 2009, CATI brought on Objet, now part of Stratasys, to fulfill this need with 3D printing capabilities. Since then, we have acquired companies such as MCAD in 2015, 3D Vision in 2017, and Fisher Unitech now in 2019. Additionally, we have added much more to our product portfolio, such as Creaform 3D scanning, Desktop Metal 3D printing, and post-process technologies based on our customers' needs, as you see here. So what does this mean for you as a customer or potential customer? Well, it means we have over 150 plus dedicated engineers providing services and solutions from the CAD realm to the additive manufacturing world. We provide 12 hours of technical support via phone, email, WebEx, and on-site. We have a hard-working team doing research and development of additional engineering solutions so you can run your business more effectively and efficiently. We truly think of ourselves as trusted partners and advisors and hope you, our customers, come to us first with your product development needs. So by the numbers, CATI provides you with best-in-class products and service. We've been around for 28 years and continue to receive top accolades from both independent sources, such as Inc. magazine, as well as our reseller partners, SolidWorks, Stratasys, and Creaform. With a wide portfolio of products, CATI is truly a one-stop shop when it comes to product development and implementation. With over 30 offices across the country in 30 different states, CATI's team of expert engineers are always nearby to provide you assistance with your projects. You can also schedule visits for demonstrations of equipment to see in action for yourself. As we continue to grow, more offices are being added. We will soon be opening an office in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let's start with our largest partner, Stratasys. As the pioneer in FTM technology over 30 years ago, Stratasys' portfolio has expanded to include a wide variety of technology types focused on both the commercial 3D printing market and the consumer markets, serves a diverse set of industries, from aerospace and automotive to consumer products and education. For those that may be a bit newer to this technology, I do want to mention that Stratasys has a few brand names, such as Objet mentioned earlier, and a line of consumer prosumer 3D printers, MakerBot, as well as the software solution GrabCAD. Constant innovation at Stratasys has shown industry leaders around the world how to work faster and smarter with their extensive line of 3D printing technologies and software. Let's take a look at the more recent solutions from Stratasys. The digital anatomy printer gives users the option to use three unique materials: gel-like matrix, which is a gel-like support material for easy removal from blood vessel prints, achieve inner diameters as small as 1 millimeter and wall thickness as low as 1 millimeter. Tissue matrix, the softest translucent material commercially available, ideal for replicating the look and feel of heart tissue. And a bone matrix, a strong yet flexible material with memory to maintain its shape. This has opened up new capabilities for the medical community. Such medical device companies are able to optimize product design throughout the product lifespan, which also achieves greater efficiency and cost effectiveness throughout the speed and ability to quickly iterate product. These companies are also able to reach the market in shorter timeframes. When you bring something like this into a hospital environment, there are many benefits to both the facility and the patients. Having the ability to customize cases prior to operating leads to reduced times in operating rooms and quicker recovery times for patients. It also mitigates some risk for infection of the patient, thus lowering the risk for the hospital facility. This also brings a greater amount of positive press for a hospital, as seen as a center of innovation. It may be easier to recruit top talent. Here's a video from the Jacobs Institute on their experience.
The Jacobs Institute is really designed to collaborate with industry and physicians to drive innovation. We need industry to provide better tools for us to continue to what we do, which is develop tools for physicians to train and test in different clinical environments.
In an ideal world, if you wanted to practice a procedure before you actually do it on a patient, you want to replicate every element of that procedure. You want to know how that tissue is going to feel as you're delivering a device. You want to understand how all the different gadgets that you're going to use for the procedure, how will they behave in that particular anatomy.
Anatomical models that I've been seeing since I was in medical school, they really did not have any semblance of reality in terms of their behavior when you utilize them. We would rehearse device deployment, usually in silicone models with some fluid, some water, some glycerol, and it was grossly unsatisfactory.
About 5 years ago, we started working with Stratasys on what is 3D printing doing in medicine, and the JI and our partners here in Buffalo truly believe that it's the future of medicine.
My first exposure to 3D printing, it was a real sort of eye-opening experience where 3D printing, well, you print what you need for the particular task that you have, where we can now incorporate plaque within arteries and thicker walls versus thinner walls, and with fluids, make it feel real.
One of the questions we've repeatedly heard from our customers, both medical device customers as well as hospitals, is the need for biomechanical accuracy. The biomechanical accuracy that the digital anatomy printer provides is really what's differentiating this solution from anything that's on the market today.
In terms of digital anatomy printing materials, there's now gel matrix, there's tissue matrix, and there's bone matrix. They all can be used, different mechanical properties, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. So the software is a really huge part of where this is all going. GrabCAD Print now allows us to really select and drop down menus, certain materials on a point-by-point voxel-based approach.
GrabCAD Print really revolutionizes how we design medical models today for anatomical modeling. So instead of going in and saying, I want a white femur bone, we can go in and select a femur for a 70-year-old. If you want a femur for a 20-year-old, we can do that. We can vary the density of our structures on our bones.
We're having third parties validate the biomechanical properties of the materials that come with the digital anatomy printer. So the Jacobs Institute, companies like Medtronic, they are conducting third-party testing to compare how those materials compare biomechanically to native tissue, to native bone, to specific anatomies and pathologies that you'd expect to see in practice.
So now we're using digital anatomy of areas and applications we've never done before. And these are things that you have to pierce, you have to cut the model. We weren't able to do that before.
The long-term goal of the digital anatomy printer is to replace the need for cadavers, to replace the need for animal studies, where it gives our customers the option of having specific anatomies and specific pathologies that are not currently accommodated by either cadavers today or animal studies. The digital anatomy solution today is only the beginning. Every year for the next 3 to 5 years, we will come out with additional materials, additional applications and software solutions that increase the capabilities of the digital anatomy printer.
The Stratasys partnership in terms of the JI mission is absolutely paramount. We would not be able to accomplish our mission without partnerships like Stratasys.
Designed with designers in mind, the J8 series brings your ideas to life in vivid color. The J850 offers advanced settings that can produce concept models twice as fast as previous J series systems. This new super high speed mode gives designers and engineers more time for part refinement by printing concept models at double the speed. In addition, the J850's larger 7 material capacity enables designers to print a full range of color, transparency, and flexibility combinations in a single part. The J8 series also provides Pantone validated color, offering a universal language of color that ensures reliable, realistic decision-making across every stage of the design process. With printing speeds that are 200% faster than traditional methods, you can quickly move from prototype to testing to production. Let's take a look at this full color solution. The old interaction and dynamics around a 3D object is completely different than a 2D image on screen. Holding something in your hand while discussing its development enables product designers and stakeholders to make much more accurate design decisions earlier in the design process. The latest addition to Stratasys' portfolio of products is the J55. Its revolutionary rotating build platform uses PolyJet technology for a quicker, more efficient build. There is no longer a need for the printhead to sweep back and forth. Thanks to its Pro Air extractor filter system, small footprint and quiet builds, the J55 is perfectly suited for an office environment, even a home office. Let's take a spin. Next up, the F-120. While the F-120 isn't brand new, it's still new to many of our customers and something that we think would be highly utilized by many. A requested item from users, Stratasys announces the newest member to their growing F123 family, the Stratasys F120 benchtop FDM printer. Similar to its bigger brothers, the F120 machine features plug-and-print technology for easy setup to allow more time to work on your projects. The system features a 10 by 10 by 10 inch build volume with ABS and ASA material capabilities, combined with SR30 soluble support material in 3 available layer thicknesses. The F120 will provide ease of use while meeting the prototyping and lightweight tooling application of your business. Let's explore this unit. Continuing on to the MakerBot Method Carbon Fiber Edition. For those interested in an even smaller footprint, printing carbon fiber reinforced nylon and other engineering grade composite parts has never been easier than with the Method X Carbon Fiber Edition. Developed from the ground up, leveraging industry-leading Stratasys patents, including the heated build chamber, precision dissolvable supports, and the dry sealed material bays, the Method X has proven to be an industry quality platform for entry-level users. A few additional highlights include breakaway support for speed, ultra rigid metal frame, smart sensors for material management and print protection, material capability for PLA, nylon, ASA, ABS, PCABS, PBA, PETG, and more. Over 300,000 hours of reliability testing. Now let's explore this technology.
Only on MakerBot Method.
Next, GrabCAD Shop. So most mid to large size companies struggle with internal printing requests, many emails to track, files to find, and constant pestering the operators for status updates, ultimately slowing down the additive manufacturing lab. GrabCAD Shop is a software that simplifies the shop workflow between your shop operators and requesters, which could be designers, engineers, or customers, by providing a one-stop shop where requesters can go in and make their 3D printing request. Operators love this workflow because everything they need to fulfill a work order is right there. Requesters can upload files, request material types, follow status changes, and even communicate with the operators through a chat feature. Additionally, the software is easy to access and intuitive to operate, minimizing most learning curves that other software packages need, allowing for a better integration to your company's workflow. Let's take a look at how easy it is.
Welcome to GrabCAD Shop. Go to your browser and type in the URL shop.grabcad.com and log in with your credentials. Once you log in with your credentials, create your first shop. Add an image to personalize your shop along with other details such as currency, units, and time zone. Now you are ready to add machine types. Add a machine type from our database, which includes Stratasys and non-Stratasys machines, and add the material and color combinations that you want to offer to your users as shown. You may add as many machine types as you want. If you don't see a machine type that you have in your model shop, just let us know and we can add it for you. Now that you have created a shop, you need to add users and give them a role in your shop. This is done in the admin console that only admins have access to. To give access, first create at least 2 user groups, one for your engineers and requesters, and another for your staff and operators. Give these groups access to the shop you've created previously and give them a role. You should also add yourself to the operator group to have access to the shop features. Now you can go to the Users tab and invite users at any time and add them to these groups. This will generate our confirmation email that they can use to access the shop that you have created. Users with the requester role can submit a new order. This includes adding files and details and selecting from the machine and material options that you have pre-configured. Users with the operator's role can review an incoming order from the orders page. Edit the details like delivery date, part price, order status, and part status. Finally, operators and requesters can also communicate using the comment box, which will generate email notifications with the content. Now you're ready to use and share your shop.
Creaform is our partner dedicated to 3D scanning technology. To date, Creaform has developed over 30 game-changing solutions for inspection and reverse engineering. CATI began offering Creaform in late 2015, and since 2016 has been the #1 reseller of Creaform solutions in the United States. Creaform products are designed with a few key concepts in mind: ease of use, portability, accuracy, and speed. For ease of use, many shop floor employees can learn and use. This is not just for specialized technicians. On the portability side, with the exception of the Cube R, you only need a computer and power source to complete measurements. Accuracy, this is now NIST certified. Speed, newer scanners are reaching the millions of points a second threshold. And Creaform has been innovating for about 17 years, and within the last 5 years, they partnered with Ametek to bring solutions to new heights. CATI is proud to represent Creaform's most recent products. The Metroscan Black Optical CMM scanner lineup is specifically designed for manufacturing and metrology professionals who do not want to compromise on quality or efficiency. Free from any rigid measurement setup requirements, the Metroscan Black is designed specifically for use on the shop floor. It can withstand any production environment, including shop floor vibrations, part movements, and environmental instability. Accredited ISO 17025 and compliant with the VDI VDE 2634 Part 3 standard, the Metroscan Black delivers an accurate results regardless of the measurement setup quality and the user's experience level, thanks to the C-Track optical tracker that enables dynamic referencing. When paired with the handy probe, Creaform's handheld optical coordinate measuring machine, PCMM, with probing capabilities, users can also harness the power of both 3D scanning and probing for complete end-to-end inspection processes. Let's take a look at the new MetroScan Black in action. On September 24th, Creaform released the R series for the MetroScan Black. Designed for automated quality control applications, the R series 3D scanning solutions are perfect for manufacturing companies who want to increase their productivity by measuring more dimensions on more parts without compromising on accuracy. Composed of a robot-mounted optical CMM scanner available for a custom integration or in a turnkey solution, the R series can solve productivity issues efficiently and guarantee optimal measurement accuracy, speed, versatility, and simplicity, providing increased product quality. 4 main key points to note: high performance optics, optimal scan quality, and high resolution capability; blue laser technology, which is ideal for shiny and reflective surfaces; 45 laser lines equal fast scanning and a short cycle time, along with 360-degree target coverage and improved line of sight. Let's take a look at the MetroScan R in action. Next, what's new from post-process? Our most recent partnership began in 2019 with post-process technology. As pioneers of automated and intelligent solutions for post-processing, they are focused on removing support, cleaning, and enhancing surfaces of 3D printed parts in a high volume throughput. Post-process pairs software, hardware, and chemistry to address bottlenecks in the additive manufacturing market during post-print stage. This patented approach works in combination with patent-pending detergents and proprietary software to ensure that 3D printed parts are uniformly, consistently, and reliably exposed to detergent and cavitation as they undergo post-printing. Originally filed in June of 2016, this patent is one of more than 50 that Post-Process has filed worldwide, covering its integrated full-stack solution of software, hardware, and chemistry across a number of technology families. Corresponding patent applications for the SVC technology are pending in countries worldwide. The granting of this patent in the U.S. effectively confirms the revolutionary, distinctive nature of technology put forward by Post-Process.
Meet the DEMI, automated and intelligent support removal for PolyJet, FDM, and SLA 3D print technologies. The world's only comprehensive software, hardware, and chemistry solution enabling transformative results for additive post-printing. Using software designed with programs built with data from lab testing and benchmarking, the DEMI offers one-touch, press-and-play support removal. Advanced remote access includes live software support, updates, and troubleshooting. The DEMI's precise temperature control with 1-degree increments eliminates thermal runaway for fast finishing without part warpage. Diagnostics and process monitoring react to key process parameters, reducing hands-on finishing time. The DEMI's proprietary SVC technology intelligently combines ultrasonics, heat, and fluid flow for unparalleled results. Designed with innovative vortex flow technology to ensure even distribution of mechanical energy, the system optimizes ultrasonic output by managing variable ultrasonic power throughout the cycle. Precision-controlled mechanical and chemical agitation accelerate rate of removal with gentle action for fragile materials and fine feature details. Designed for use with patent-pending detergents that are optimized for additive materials, the DEMI's 3-stage filtration extends detergent life for increased throughput. No manual mixing of detergent means less maintenance and more machine uptime. Accelerate your additive operations with the DEMI, the world's only intelligent solution for automated 3D post-printing support removal. Spend more time printing and less time post-printing with Post-Process.
And coming very soon from Post-Process, soon they'll be launching the industry's largest solution for stereolithography, DLP, DLS, clip, and resin removal. The newest offering, it's going to be ideal for your higher volume users and larger printed part sizes. So in terms of seeing what's coming next, please follow CATI on social media, whether that be Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, and to learn about the latest developments that will be released later this month. Thank you. Desktop Metal was founded in 2015 by leaders in advanced manufacturing, metallurgy, and robotics to address the unmet challenges of speed, cost, and quality to make 3D printing an essential tool for engineers and manufacturers around the world. Their initial focus was on developing an office-friendly 3D metal printer utilizing bound metal deposition similar to FDM. You may already be familiar with their first system called the Studio System or Studio System Plus. The Studio System has been successful due to capabilities of 3D printing in materials such as 316 stainless steel, 17 4pH, 4140, and H13 tool steel. But recently, Desktop Metal has been hard at work developing a new system that utilizes binder jetting technology. The landscape of metals manufacturing is very diverse, from low-volume 3D printing such as jigs and fixtures and single one-off parts to high-volume mass production. Prior to release of the shop system, Desktop Metal had addressed both these needs with the studio system and the production system, which is still in production, but quickly realized that there was an apparent gap between those two, in which they needed to address medium-sized manufacturing and those companies who wanted to leverage additive manufacturing as well. This brings us to the release of the shop system, which is perfectly designed for machine shops and small shops and low-volume manufacturing. With superior printing quality, effortless batch printing, and no tooling required, the new binder jetting technology in the shop system is quickly outweighing the competition. Let's see it in action. Materialize Software provides companies with a platform of software tools that manage and control the 3D printing process more efficiently, allowing users to meet the highest standards of the most demanding industries. Their full range of build processors, standard and machine specific, takes care of the communication between software and 3D printing systems, and specifically, it allows handling of larger files. So what's new in Magix 24? Just to list a few: repair tools for challenging errors, STL edit and file enhancements, advanced build processors, analytics and reporting, and many more updates and upgrades. One example to highlight is a feature that I see our application engineers utilize often. It's the Magix simulation. This feature gives the user the ability to run a build simulation prior to pressing print. The simulator will create a report similar to an FEA that will graphically show if there will be any failures or delaminations when printing. The simulator will also give recommended parameter adjustments to achieve a successful print. Let's take a look and see what else Materialize has to offer.
At the heart of our Materialize Magix 3D print suite lies Materialize Magix, our premium tool for additive manufacturing data preparation. Materialize Magix lets you import nearly any file format, corrects problems, and creates watertight data ready for 3D printing. The Fix Wizard will automate the fixing process, while the Shrink Wrap feature makes sure you are able to repair even the worst errors.
It's essential for us that we develop our software together with our users. Based on their input, we continuously improve the tools needed to get the most out of their 3D printing workflow. The beta validation program is a key in this process.
We give you access to a whole set of operations. Adding textures, logos, or a serial number is intuitive and easy, as well as doing Boolean operations and cuts. Materialize Magix enables you to nest parts or generate support structures for plastic and metal applications. After repairing and editing your files, you can use our extensive array of tools to generate a build platform in no time.
Thanks to partnerships with 80% of the large industrial system manufacturers, we have been able to make Materialize Magix an independent software platform that supports any 3D printing workflow. This means at the end of the day, you can take full control of your 3D printing process.
Whether you want to test a new material or have a need for a 3D scan for reverse engineering or inspection, our experts are on hand to provide you these services when timing is tight in your shop. Are your 3D printing machines all in use? Do you need a material or 3D printing technology you don't currently have in-house? No matter your situation, the team at Computer-Aided Technology can get you back on track to meet your deadline by providing you with 3D scanning and 3D printing services. With over 100 machines spread across the U.S. to meet your demands, we can provide you services using FDM, PolyJet, stereolithography, 3D metal, SLS, multi-jet fusion, CNC, tooling, molding, and more. Moving on to 3D scanning services provided by CATI, we can capture 3D measurements from objects as small as a cell phone or as large as an aircraft. When we remove the constraints imposed by conventional measurement technologies, the scope of applications becomes virtually limitless. At CATI, much of our scanning services is in reverse engineering and product inspection. Our highly skilled professionals can transform your raw scan mesh or CMM data into output formats that are the foundation for design, documentation, visualization, analysis, and 3D prints as well. Should you have a part that has no CAD data and is in need of reverse engineering, or if you're in need of first article inspection on difficult to measure geometry, our team will work with you to get you in the files and reports needed to keep your business going strong. Lastly, we'd like to announce something pretty exciting to us. We're proud to announce our latest offering, Hardware as a Service. The first of its kind program allows you to bring equipment into your facility without compromising your capital budgets. Hardware as a Service gives you access to any machine and material CATI offers and includes the cost of installation, consumables, which includes materials, build sheets as needed, print heads, tips, etc., service, maintenance, training, and shipping. Whether you need to add additional technologies or need more machines for different materials, our Hardware as a Service will let you keep things running without the need to outsource. This allows an operating budget expense versus capital, keeps you with the latest technology, scheduled service and maintenance, scalable, and finally better security for your organization. If you have any interest in this, please connect with your local sales representative, or you can check us out at cati.com. Thank you. Thanks for attending today's presentation. Should you want to learn more about any of the topics discussed today, feel free to head to our website, www.cati.com, or your local sales representative.